We have a need for recommendations from lawyers that can help me because I am in uncharted territory along with the country in how this is going to be handled. But for the protection of our little nonprofit, we are little, but we are mighty, guys. So for the team that's on the call, I can never thank you enough because of your help and support and guidance. We would never be where we are today in solving this crime. So definitely lawyers to help us navigate and give us recommendations and advice. We need the sharing of our posts on Facebook from Nations in Action and from our website, nationsinAction.org. And then we need help creating those Facebook posts and social media posts. And Marjorie can be the traffic cop, for lack of a better word, on how all of that with the PR would flow. We have the need for a strong PR firm that we can manage to help us do this, and if at all possible, in-kind donations or reduced fees, since we're way exceeded any budget we could ever have dreamed of. And last but not least, I may need secure housing for my husband and I when retaliation happens. So that's the wish list, and I know God has protected us through this and opened those doors and opened the hearts of many who have helped house me. Corey Davenport hid me away for a little bit, and somehow we were shielded from MI6 when they infiltrated Flynn's shop. So General Flynn and I were in communication for the last 4 weeks. I've been in meetings with Sidney Powell. In the meetings with Sidney, I can tell you the people in the room jumped up out of their chairs at least 10 times anytime they heard a door shut or a car door outside. And we were followed. We've been followed many, many times. I do have a security person who's with me here in D.C. at this time, and very capable, so I'm not in fear. And we need prayers that the meeting with POTUS happens. He thinks Rudy's got this under control. There's a lack of understanding that this is an ongoing operation and things are breaking every few hours. So I'm getting more and more information, so it's impossible for me to keep the White House up to speed when I'm just trying to send an email, or who am I talking to? Is it Mark on the as chief of staff? Is it the campaign with Rudy? So I'm kind of juggling multiple angles into the president. He deserves to know what happened to him in full, and he was quite shocked and surprised when I told him, and I was shocked and surprised that he didn't already know, because I thought General Flynn had read him in, and unfortunately I had gotten erroneous information on that end. So General Flynn and Sidney are not as welcome in the White House right now, specifically Sidney, because it did not go well. And so now we're in an interesting situation of, how I communicate what we're doing on the ground abroad, and then how we'll roll this out. So with that, I would love to open it up for questions. Any questions?